the narrow gate to and through the valley's crucible, as we are fearlessly fit to finish the mission strong and well. The Iron Sharpens Iron Creed, Mvp2, transformationally valued and gifted, as we are encouraged and forced to compete, conquer, and orienteer the valley's crucible. A creed is a statement of faith. It describes a belief system, what a community believes. It describes who we are, or who I am, and it's a statement of goals and desired beliefs. So a vision and goals, direction, how do we get there, as well as a plan of action, a mission, what we're going to do about it, the direction, the movement, the motion, and the action. It is essentially, a creed is a constitution, a set of fundamental principles in which a body or a community act. There are some rules. Mvp2 stands for meaning and value, pursuing pathways of excellence with passionate purpose, persistence, and preparation, mission, vision, and perseverance. Meaning and value are encouraged by a few variables that we believe are essential. Iron sharpening influencers of parents, coaches, family, teammates, and teachers. Environment, which is atmosphere, teammates, family, community, culture, and fellowship. And that it is and has to be the combination of those variables and ingredients are encouraging, positive, enriching, inspiring, and motivating. That develops our virtuous values and our virtuous characteristics that feed into and encourage an individual's meaning and value, as they are encouraged by and draw encouragement from this atmosphere, environment, and these influencers, and start getting a grasp and a taste of their meaning and their value. They become curious. They've been given a quest and a calling. They begin hunting, searching, investigating, exploring, and learning out of curiosity. And through studying and learning a certain discipline, they develop principled, disciplined knowledge. That tactical and technical training develops confidence, conviction, a steadfast, immovable, a temperate, a focused and determined, sturdily rooted and faithful individual. That gives them a clear understanding of pursuing the pathways of excellence with passionate purpose, persistence, and preparation. That passion spills over to and encourages purpose. That purpose spills over to and encourages discipline, obedience, and devotion to a code of conduct, which gives us, in that individual, that athlete, and that human, rare, unrepeatable human, vision, an understanding of what some goals are and what they want to pursue. That calling and that quest turns into being chosen to compete and being commissioned, being encouraged to approach with confidence and conviction and belief the valley's narrow gate and the valley's pathway. They develop more understanding, more strategic understanding of the mission and the missions. How are we going to get there pertaining to the vision? So that mission is a blueprint and a map. It is the way and its direction. It provides motion, action, movement. It is a process, and it is there are very unique pathways in which they need discernment and discretion. They need ingredients, they need guidance, they need instruction before they get there from tests and from more tests that approach them, or that they approach as they get to the valley's narrow gate and as they get inside the valley's narrow gate. They develop confidence, conviction. They develop, as they press on, tactical and technical wisdom, the ability to apply the truth, a combination of knowledge and understanding. They develop through the valley the ability to plant seeds and harvest fruit as they get to and as they progress into the crucible. And that crucible are is testing, it's tribulations, it's conflict, it's struggle, it's stress, it's competitive challenges, it's examination and tribulation and chaos and hardship and difficulty. It develops the grit, the resiliency, the relentlessness, the intensity, the passion, perseverance, and persistence, the determination, the fortitude, the devotion needed to be resolute, purposeful, unwavering, and determined, and not just the ability to exist, but live a life of meaningful, vigorous, purpose and eager, exciting curiosity to pursue some pathways passionately with joy. And that is our warrior armor, resolute vitality and joy. That crucible then encourages us to compete and conquer with undaunted courage and valiant valor as it stokes and yokes the heart. As we're in the valley, as we get to the valley's narrow gate, and through that process of testing before we get to the crucible, and as we're in the crucible, and after we get to the crucible, there is immense transformation that is taking place in shape physiologically, biologically, mentally, and emotionally. We're developing those virtuous characteristics, those virtuous values, and gathering a better understanding and being humbled. There's continual transformation as that pushes us closer and closer to the vision. Where are we going? It's the destination point. It is the position, and ultimately it is the genesis for a new beginning. And that vision and having that in clear sight and in the crosshairs provides for us perseverance. And that perseverance gives us more of an understanding and greater encouragement to repeat this Mvp2 model, this transformative model, constantly and repetitively, regardless of the situation, the circumstance, but for the sake of continuing to transform and knowing that this is a mission-oriented, multiplying movement. It is our understanding, it is our belief, it is our conviction, it is our duty, it's our honor, it's our responsibility, it's our obligation, each and every single one of us, to own the mission, to make a commitment to fulfilling our personal calling that we have been commissioned to, our missions, and developing, hunting down, developing, and using our gifts and abilities to the best of our ability, and to use our gifts and story to encourage and challenge others to develop their gifts as they fearlessly pursue their missions. And as they and as you pursue your missions, we need to continue to plant seeds and harvest fruit, and to continue to make a commitment to and take ownership of owning the mission and our mission, which encourages us back to the original process of the iron sharpening influencers. We will continue to look onto each and every influencer in our life that has had an impact on us, and to take from them the harvest of encouragement they have poured into us, but look for the opportunities to be an influencer ourselves from the verbal and the non-verbal manner. And that's why we must work in silence with tenacious resiliency. We look to gather a better understanding of the environment, the atmosphere, teammates, family, community, culture, and fellowship that we have around us, and how imperative it is for us to have the variables of encouragement, positivity, enriching, inspiring, joyful, and motivating individuals in situations that are extremely rare, unrepeatable, intentional, and like-minded. Mvp2, meaning, value, pursuing pathways of excellence with purpose, passion, persistence, and preparation, mission, vision, and perseverance. Gifted, we believe and are convicted that everyone has immense, unrepeatable value and giftedness. Generous grit, intentionally intense, industrious iron sharpening, fearless fortitude forging, tenacious transformation, extreme execution and exceptional encouragement, discipline, devotion, and determination. We are rare, unrepeatable athletes hunting down excellence and our genetic potential. We follow that ancestral, wild-hearted heritage and transforming lives from the ground up, stoking and yoking hearts in courage, honoring excellence, connecting stories. This is truly the unfair advantage and continual pursuit of excellence as we commit and challenge, enrich, encourage, compete, persevere, and conquer. This is the iron sharpens iron creed, constitution, model. This is next level for your next level. This is the narrow gate to and through the valley's crucible as we are fearlessly fit to finish the mission well and strong.
Let's see if you can take us to the Sharpens.
Oh, Lord.
Narwhal hunting catfish noodle and Yeti. We got a little catfish noodle and Yeti.
Hey, Jetty will be there this Saturday. Book it.
Yeti, where is he?
ATMs.
There we go.